I want the odd jobs to be my in-laws. I want them to. I really, really want the odd jobs to be at my marriage ceremony and be my in-laws. Because this fucking episode of Gintama, priceless, priceless, priceless comedy. Like, the preview of last week's episode, the face, the thumbs up, you know what I'm talking about? That right there, I knew this episode was gonna be good. You get to this episode, and I was already dying at the beginning, because the psychotic nature of Yamazaki writing in his journal, or his diary, his stakeout journal, and he's like, Tama-san, 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 Tama-san. That right there, like... Oh my god, dude. I always laugh my fucking ass off when I'm just reviewing this series. I just want to laugh my ass off because it's so freaking funny. Like, Gintama, like, I've seen a lot of comedy and different things when it comes to different series and anime and manga, but I don't know what it is, but Gintama always hits these right notes with the comedy. Especially Yamazaki, like, Anpan Boy, oh my god. Like, just... the way he was watching Tama, like, had the middle of his stakeout turned into Tama-san and testicles, and that, what the fuck, like, oh my god, I mean, it gets even further than that. When you see how the journal's unveiled and Hichikata and Kondo, they're looking at it, I like what Hichikata said. He's like, we should probably change the Sengumi to a stalker school, like train professional stalkers, because, I mean, we have our main boss, Kondo, stalking out a girl, and now we have where Anpan Boy Yamazaki is also staking out Tama-san, and that's, oh, that's just beginning the priceless comedy of this episode, like, whoo, that just starts it, right there. I was just laughing because that's just the beginning of the episode. That's like the first 4 or 5 minutes of the episode, and it was already that damn funny. And the episode is just funny from start to finish, but usually when it comes to Gintama, it's hit or miss. Like, it depends on your type of comedy, and Gintama has a wide variety of comedy and different genres throughout the entire series, so it really depends if you like the episode or not, but this episode hit home for my comedy, because seeing odd jobs, and then Shinsengumi actually sit down and being kind of like in-laws, fighting over, like, you know, you're not worthy of my daughter, you're not worthy of my son, so forth, so on. The way that was done, that was funny, because I could see something like that happening, because, like, you know, stuff like that does happen in, you know, different shows, anime. I've seen this done before in movies, and to see how Gintama kind of did a parody of that, fucking hilarious. It's so fucking hilarious. Now, one thing that was funny, though, was Tama's cooking. That... I don't even know where to fucking start. Like, Tama reveals that she eats things, like, or whatever she does. She eats the food and warms it up inside of her body, which I guess that's her stomach. And then after they warm up, she regurgitates it, like a microwave, and puts it on a plate and calls it manja. And it looks like throw up, it's censored and everything. And that scene right there is nightmare fuel. Like, imagine, just imagine if you love this girl, okay? Or if your wife, let's just say you have a wife or you love this girl. You love her so much, and then all of a sudden you kind of find out, like, you know, she makes this food for you, and she throws up this food in front of you on a plate. And it's like, here you go. What would you think? Like, if that was done to me, truthfully, I'd be thinking, like, did I do something to piss you off? Like, did I insult you in some way to piss you off? Like, did I do something bad? Please let me know, because I am sorry, because you throwing up in a plate and then saying this is manja, clearly when it's not, and then everybody's looking at you and throwing up trying to have sympathetic puke next to you. Something bad. That's bad. That's just, it's so fucking bad. So, I feel bad for Yamazaki. He just got fucking trashed. Even at the end of the episode, like, the Anpan, he fucking eats it after Tama throws it up. Like, you see the fucking liquid on it? Ew, dude. You saw fucking vomit liquid on it, and you see fucking, oh, God. And then he throws up all over Tama. And then you can tell that Tama beat the fucking shit out of him after that. So, the regurgitating and puking thing, that's a reoccurring comedy aspect to Gintama, but my god, dude, just, out of all the countless anime I have never seen a series use so much puke-type jokes, or shit jokes. Just that, Okay, so, one thing I want to point out is Sogo. Sogo's, his line in this episode, I couldn't stop from laughing, like, when he walks into the bar, and he's like, hey, our man, Yamazaki, he wants to have your sex toy, he wants to have sex with your sex toy, or like, he wants to put his dick in your robot. Woo! I'm crying right now because it's so funny. Just that line is just so damn good. Like, Yamazaki wants to put his dick inside of your robot. Probably not exact word for word, but that's kind of what he said, what Sogo said. And that one, like, foams up, like, when he turns his head, and he's like, his eye come out, yeah, dude, that's just like, what the fuck, like, that entire segment of the episode, like, one of the best segments, besides the puking scene, when you just see Yamazaki's expression after Tama pukes into a plate. Just that scene with Sogo, that was one of the best, because just Tama, the way she acted, and the way Gin was, he was like he's just, oh my god, Gin, what the fuck, man, like, what the fuck, he's like, okay, just take me out to eat and all that. I'm like, bro, Gin, what the fuck, man, what the fuck? So, the episode, the main concept is Yamazaki crushing on Tama, and at the end of the day, Tama, you could see, shot him down or beat the shit out of him at the end, and I wonder if this is going to be a reoccurring romance, because Gintama does have a reoccurring romance. I mean, we have the S&M type romance going on, the stalker romance going on with Kondo, and, you know, Otai, so I wonder if we're going to see a reoccurring romance with Tama, because I always thought Tama and Gin kind of had, you know, something going there. I mean, I highly doubt they would get together. I'm just saying you would assume that she's like a love romance or love interest to Gin. And so if Yamazaki is going to be like the stalker for Tama, we have a new stalker character into the series. And that right there, that kind of overlaps with Kondo's character. So, I mean, thank God Kondo isn't Katsura, because if Kondo was Katsura would get quite pissed, because, you know, the overlapping characters, you know, his personality. So, yeah, I wonder if the mangaka is going to use that joke with Kondo and Yamazaki, since if they do both start stalking their own girls they love, that would be fucking funny. But what's even more priceless is just seeing how the Shinsengumi constantly has stalkers in it, or some very fucked up individuals. Like, I mean, Sogo, just like, what the fuck, bro? And then you got Hijikata, I don't even need to go into Hijikata. Kondo explains himself, he's a freaking gorilla. Like, why would they have a gorilla as a leader? And then, Onpon boy, Yamazaki, he's psychotic, he's fucking psychotic, dude. So that's about it. I mean, that's about it when it comes to this episode. Tell me your thoughts, and yeah, I love you all so much, please be safe, Chibi out.